Let's turn curtains into a baby doll dress that can be worn in 2 ways. Using 2 curtain panels, I first seam ripped all the ruffle layers off of them. Next, I cut out a very simple silhouette for the dress, which is just a rectangle that is 2 times the size of my waist for a loose fit. And then I cut out half armholes at the sides. Baste the 2 body pieces right sides together and sew the sides closed. Next, take the measurement of the dress from side seam to side seam and use that measurement to cut and sew 3 rows of ruffles to fit the dress. Now I can decide how spaced apart to make each ruffle layer, and they were a little too long, so I'm going to trim them shorter first. Once the distance of each ruffle is decided, I mark the placement all around the dress to use as a guideline for sewing. Evenly pin the ruffles onto the dress to make sure everything is lined up and fits, and then sew them down. After the ruffles are all sewn down, I finished the raw edges of the neckline in the front and back, and will be stretching and sewing elastic to cinch in the neckline. Next, I cut out 2 puffy sleeves from the leftover curtains and sewed the sides closed before attaching it to the dress. This is what it looks like with the sleeves on, and now I have to stretch and sew elastic around the shoulders to make it fitted on me. Make sure to finish the raw edges before doing this, because once the elastic is sewn down, I'm just going to fold it over once and hem. To finish the bottom of the sleeves, I first hemmed the raw edges and then sewed a basting stitch about a ½ inch above the hem to gather afterwards. I pull on the basting stitch to gather the bottom of the sleeves just enough to fit the size of my elastic, which should fit snug around my arms. Then stretch and sew the elastic where the basting stitch is. Since I still have some leftover material, I decided to make a matching belt as well. I drafted a waist belt quickly on my dress form and created a pattern to evenly cut all the pieces out. I interfaced one layer of the belt to make it more structured, and then sewed the belt together at the side seams. Press the seams open and then sew the 2 layers together, but leave an opening at the bottom to turn it inside out. Once it's sewn, I trimmed the corners and turned it right sides out. Make sure to press the belt so that everything lays nice and flat, and then you can close up the opening by edge stitching around the entire belt. For the belt closure, I am pounding in some grommets so I can lace it up with a ribbon. And here is the final transformation. Luckily, I thrifted these curtains in 2 pairs, so I was able to film this fun transition. Here is the first way you can wear the dress. Very baby doll, flowy, and comfortable, super cute. And if I want a more fitted look, I can add the belt, and it gives a completely different vibe. This dress is so fun to wear, and because the ruffles were already included in the curtain, it saved me some time sewing, making this such a fast project. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!